What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 33 of our Sporting Lisbon edition of the FM19 Journeyman save, where today I'm going to do a Bayern Munich double header. Of course, we haven't really had an easy Champions League draw. Last episode we had Real Madrid. This episode, of course, this round we have Bayern Munich. That's pretty much as tough as it really gets. Actually, if we look at the first knockout round, some crazy results went on. So Roma ended up overturning the result against Benfica, winning 2-0 away. So they went through 3-2. Napoli held on to eliminate Man City. Barcelona, of course, knocked out PSG. Monaco went out to Bayern Munich. And then Atletico Madrid bottled it and lost 2-0 to Marseille. So Marseille have also gone through. This guy scored a lot of goals. I'm surprised more players don't want him. So, yeah, we've got a tough draw here against Bayern Munich. The league is pretty much almost wrapped up as well. You can see here, Benfica have really let the ball go. Look at this. Lost to Roma, lost to Firenze, lost to Rio Ave. So they find themselves 12 points behind us. There's only 18 points up for grabs. Sorry. Of course, there's 6 games left. 6 times 3 is 18. So the league's pretty much wrapped up. So there's no point me really bringing you the league games because nothing crazy is going to change. I mean, we could be confirmed champions after Rio Ave, but I'm not really too bothered about that. The Champions League's sort of my priority now because the league, as I said, is pretty much done. The Bayern Munich games are going to be much more exciting. At least that's what I think is going to happen. It is so tough though, but you know, they're the best team in Germany. We just have to beat Real Madrid. I don't know. It's very, very tough. The kits are pretty similar here as well, but that's not an issue. Oh, forgot to say, since we last met, we've been on a steamroll, actually. Obviously, we won 3-0 against Real Madrid. We beat Boa Vista 1-0, which obviously I believe you guys saw as well. Olhanense lost 4-0 to us. 17th minute, 32nd, 40th and 54th. Setúbal lost 7-0. Kamara got a hat-trick, Brass got a hat-trick, and Migliardi with the 7th. And then Penafiel lost 2-0, so lots of clean sheets, lots of great performances. In fact, we haven't conceded a goal for 8 games we haven't conceded a goal. So we're in fantastic form. We have to play Bayern Munich, a team that I haven't played, I don't think, in this competition yet. Gustavo in goal, Ortega, Aidu, Korndijk, Smirnov, Valverde, Correa, Kamara, Brass, Tavares, and Migliardi. And for them, it's Lutz in goal, Timo Kehrer, De Freya, Red Jeppy, Militao, Kuran, Sefa, Paulinho, Vlasic, and Federico Chiesa with Hernandez up top. That is Juan Hernandez, who's had quite 50 goals in 84 games for Bayern Munich. So, yeah, he's a bloody beast. Let's just hope we can get the job done. Go to cautious. They are in the weird mint green colour. We are in the classic green and white. But a few bad things for us is that Tavares will have to be subbed off. He can't go the whole game. So some of our midfield players, I mean, they have a few tired legs as well. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all doom and gloom. I am also wearing the same t-shirt, as the last 2 episodes, recording these in bulk. It's just easier for me to do it like that sometimes. And obviously I'm not going to sit here and put on 3 different t-shirts. It's just no point, is there? Just going to wear the same outfit, smash them all out, get them all done. Easy as Larry. Is that the saying? I don't know. 0-0, very quiet game. I said these are going to be more exciting. They're just not really, are they? There's Napoli go 1-0 up against Man United. And this game's 0-0. Pretty even as well. 5 shots to their 4, 3 on target to their 2. 50-50 possession. Well, now 52 to us, but a very even game. Some tired legs for us, though, which is a bit of an issue. I'm actually going to make some subs now, I think. Usually I don't do it this early, but we have too many tired legs. I'm going to put Kamara as cam. Augusto Sergio can come on. Reece Nelson can come on. And I'm going to leave it at that for now. but just get a few fresh legs out there. Usually I never commit to doing it this early, but something has to be done. Something's definitely wrong with the ticket sales, because there's no way only 1,300 Bayern Munich fans travel to Portugal. I just don't see that being true. As we're on the attack here, Kamara picks up the ball. Ortega, not many highlights this game actually. Valverde, Brass, bursts into the middle. Can he have a pop shot? He does, and Lutz does very well to save it. We have a corner, which Brass is going to take himself. Korndijk gets there, the 6'4" monster. Wasn't meant to be. We're sort of taking a hold of the game, though, statistically. Although they're on the attack. Vlasic into Federico Chiesa. Kuran. Back to Radjepi. Cucho. William Gustavo saves, and they have a corner kick themselves now. Here is the Bayern Munich stand. I mean, it is full, to be fair, so maybe that is just how many seats we allocate to away fans. But we headed away. Not very far, though, as they still have the ball outside our box. Sefa, Redjepi, and we managed to smother it away. And William Gustavo is the only man on our team with above a 7, but equally, it's their defensive players that have a 7 for them. So it just looks like it's a good defensive showing from both sides. Which can't really complain about too much. I'm going to make a final sub just to rest some legs. Who's really struggling? I'm going to bring on Morass for Korndijk struggling more. I'm going to risk it. Bring off Korndijk for Morass for the final 8 minutes. It's 0-0, which is it's all to play for in the second leg. Which is a bit of a worry. Is a bit of a worry. Napoli remain there. Well, yeah, continue holding their 1-0 advantage against Man United. Morass is holding the ball. Smirnov. Can we get one late chance? Correa, Kamara, Sergio. Brass is there. Can't find him though, and they get it away. I think that's going to be it. 0-0 at home is a bit disappointing, but it means they don't have an away goal, which is good, but at the same time, we don't have an advantage. I think they'll be pretty happy with that, knowing we've got to go to Munich, the Allianz Arena, and try and get a result. Let's have a look. Smirnov, yeah, there's full-time whistle. 0-0. Sporting Lisbon 0. Bayern Munich 0. Statistically, maybe we should have got a result there, but, I mean, they're a very good side, so I'll take a 0-0. And I'm sure they will as well. So it's all to play for in the second leg. I'm going to jump ahead to the second leg and just hope that we can do something. Just get a result. A 1-0, a 2-0, a 2-1. I'll take it. Whatever it is. A 1-1 would be enough for us to go through. So I'm going to go ahead to that game. I'll catch you guys then. Here's a good bit of news before the Bayern Munich game. We have gone 9 games without conceding. We've set a new record. We're also on course to break the record for the highest total points in a Portuguese season. I know we was close to it last year. We tied the Sporting Lisbon record of 87 points, but we didn't quite break the overall record. So we've got 9 games in the league without conceding a goal, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Hopefully we can continue that away at Bayern Munich. But I'm pretty sceptical. They're probably going to steamroll us at their ground, I reckon. I'm not too hopeful at all. Not hopeful at all. Schedule. If you look at the competition, we are 13 points clear of Guimarães, so almost got the title racked up already. Benfica lost again. What are they? I don't know what they're doing over there. They lost to Guimarães. So Benfica have sort of bottled it, really. They've let Forense jump in, and maybe Forense could close the gap for a Champions League spot. Who knows? Who indeed knows? But I guess we have to focus less on them and focus more on ourselves. Elsewhere, Roma played Chelsea, I just saw, and Barcelona played... Who was the other team? Barcelona played Marseille. And Marseille have gone through. 3-2 on aggregate. Chelsea the same. They get a 95th minute goal. Chelsea left it late, but Marseille, again, left it quite late themselves, but Marseille have gone through. They're only 4th in Ligue 1. But again, they've been performing very well. Last year they had a good European run as well, I believe. Lyon pushing PSG to the very edge, looking to get another league title. But Marseille, damn, semi-final for them. As for Chelsea as well, and it comes down to who's going to join them. Us, Bayern Munich, Napoli and Man United. Of course, only 2 of those sides can go to the semi-final. It's kind of opening up a bit. I reckon we could beat Marseille. Chelsea would be tough, but again, I reckon we could probably squeeze through. And Napoli, I reckon, are beatable. I mean, as things stand, they're going through over Man United. I reckon they are beatable. So it's whether we can get past Bayern Munich, really. And if we get a favourable draw, this could be the year. This could be the year. I don't want to get too excited. We are in our white and green. They're in the red today. But of course, we've got to do the job here first and foremost. So let's just pray and hope. It happened against Madrid. We had a sloppy first leg, and the second leg we did it. Lutz in goal, Brugge, De Freya, Redzepi, Militao, Dietvorst, Kuran, Paulinho, Vlasic, Chiesa and Hernandez. For us, it's William Gustavo, Ortega, Maras, Korndijk, Smirnov, Valverde, Correa, Kamara, Brass, Tavares and Migliardi. A team that's capable of beating them. We're fielding a pretty strong team here. I'm going to go back to cautious as well. It worked against Madrid. It worked in the first leg to a certain degree, so I'm going to whip it back. And the next 90 minutes decide if we make it to the semi-final of the Champions League. Kamara out to Brass. Can he whip in a lovely ball? He does. Migliardi's there and we're 1-0 up. His 20th of the season. That's an away goal as well. 3 minutes in. Wow. What a fantastic start. Kamara lips it out to Brass. Lovely ball across the floor. Migliardi's the first one there. Lutz can't get to it in goal. And it's 1-0 to Sporting Lisbon against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Wow, if we do this. %61% possession we have so far as well. They're fired up by the feedback though. Allegri's really getting them going. I believe that's their manager. And we just got to hold on, really. We haven't got to do anything stupid. Hector Migliardi, the PSG man. 5 goals in the Champions League, 8 in the league, 4 in the Cup, 2 in the League Cup. Getting loads of goals for us this year. PSG will be happy with that. Whew. Part of me wants to get Marseille. I hope we do draw Marseille. But then looking at the run that we've got, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, we're definitely going to get like Chelsea or Napoli or something like that. Which is a big shame. Imagine if we played Marseille in the final. That I would fancy. But who knows? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Kamara, Tavares. Lovely turn out to Migliardi. Can't quite get there. Correa plays it smart to Smirnov. Valverde, Tavares, Kamara. Shimmies a little bit. Ooh, just wide of the post. Whew. We're getting close. We're getting close. If we can grab a second, that is literally the ideal scenario. Because then they have to score 3. If we get 2, they have to score 3 goals. Come on, boys. To be fair, they have to score 2 goals now, but 3 goals is a different ballpark, isn't it? Half time, we're 1-0 up. We're holding on. The goal in the 3rd minute's the only thing that separates the two sides across 1.5 games of football. And it's getting to crunch time now. 40 minutes left to go. And we have 1 foot in the semi-final of the Champions League. Probably one of the easiest Champions League semi-finals for a long time as well. Not to discredit Napoli, even ourselves. Or they bring on Zivkovic. Okay, they've brought on a very vicious sub in there. Let's have a look. I don't really want to bring any of these players on. Maybe Mendes. But, you know, if you were to see a semi-final of Chelsea, Sporting Lisbon, Marseille and Napoli, you know, you'd sort of probably favour yourself if you're one of those teams. This could be your year. Is it a penalty? It is. Francisco Ortega will take the penalty for us. This is crucial if he scores this. He loves this corner over here where my mouse is. I thought the keeper saved it. It's gone in. It has gone in. Sporting Lisbon 2. There's our fans going crazy. Look, we got given this little tiny triangle of the stadium. Our fans were going mental. He celebrates in front of them. Only 798 fans travelled to Germany to watch us here. 2-0 to Sporting Lisbon. Whew, it's hotting up, isn't it? 2-0. I'm pretty sure we've done it at this point. I'm just gonna say concentrate just to make sure that okay, overwhelmed them. Oh no, here we go. Oh no, we collect the ball, Valverde. Can he find Mendes? He does. Oh, saved by Lutz. That could have been it. That could have been the nail in the coffin. Hugo Mendes. Can he whip in a lovely corner? Not the best. Lutz collects. Paulinho. Oh, can I get one back? They do. Wow, Paulinho, what a strike that is. Is he the one who's played for Leverkusen in this save? Yeah, he did. Ooh, fantastic player he is. Look at that, darts inside, just lets loose. 2-1. 5 minutes to go. They have to get 2 goals. I think we've done it. I think we have done it. 91st minute, 92nd minute now. We've done it. I think we've done it. I think we have 1 foot, or I don't want to get ahead of myself. I think we've done it. I think we're in the semi-final. Valverde. Migliardi. Smirnov. Come on. Correa. Valverde. It's all over. Sporting Lisbon 2, Bayern Munich 1. We're in the semi-final of the Champions League in our final year at Sporting Lisbon. Whew. Elsewhere, Napoli went through. And they have 9 million in the bank. That's a lot of money, isn't it? 41 million in the bank. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Whew. The semi-finals very soon as well. Can we do? Is this the year we do it? Oh my god. That is the end of today's episode. We do squeeze through in the Champions League. Of course, I will bring you the semi-final doubleheader next episode. And hopefully it sets up for a nice Champions League final as our last game in charge at Sporting Lisbon. But if you did enjoy today's episode, drop it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe to stay updated with the journey and see if we can win the Champions League. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.